Well, when we put the schedule together, once the conference schedule came out, we were really trying to figure out how to manage the holiday break. It's always a time where, as a coach, you're trying to figure out what's best for the team. And we decided, hey, let's try to get a game in before conference play. There wasn't a lot of takers. We were happy that Southwest Christian was able to do it. We came back and really got into game prep, and I thought it was really good for our team. They were locked in from the very beginning on the 26th, practice on the 27th, a shoot around this morning, and thought we did some really nice things. They did not get an offensive rebound. There was some good, clean play. There was a segment in the first half. I was very disappointed in our defensive intensity once we got a lead. We're just trying to continue to become the best version of us, become more consistent. But the non-conference is over now, that part of the season, and now it's all about going into conference play with everybody else 0-0 and get ready for Rice on Wednesday.
You guys, questions? Raymond.
Also, someone that stuck out to me was Joe, the way that he was able to come out off the bench and really produce a lot of outside shots for you guys. I feel like he got going.
Yeah, he did. I thought he played with great energy, and he's got juice in those legs. Like, he's got speed, he's got athleticism, and defending, especially Dunn on the other team, like, it was a matchup that we thought we were going to get to at times. And then he was able to get in a good rhythm and give his teammates credit for finding him. I thought the guys were unselfish. We had 23 assists tonight, and he was the beneficiary of a lot of just good basketball.
And you mentioned how you scheduled this game, but what do you want to get from this game going into conference play with just a few days until that happens?
So there's been some years where you play before the holiday break, you bring your guys back, and you're practicing for 7 or 8 days. I have found that this can be beneficial where you bring your guys back and there's already a game. It just gets us into that game type mode where we'll be off from practice, there'll be a treatment day tomorrow, and then we've got 2 days of prep, and we're already in that game mode rather than waiting till a conference game to do that.
Is the lineup and the early rotation you used today what you feel like you're going to go with to start conference play?
I think it's possible. I think we're trying to, and one of the nice things is we were able to play a lot of guys these last 2 games, and just to continue to look at different combinations, especially with Isaiah Barnes out. We're going to have to play 4 guards at some time. We started it, we could go to it later, trying to play with some different forwards. Just want to continue to find, we're able to get Tyler Barron some reps and just get him in the fold a little bit. This thing is ongoing. We're a third of the way through the season, so we're just constantly trying to find different lineups and combinations and see guys get better and better. And I'm really proud of Jay Nash today. He comes in and has 10 assists and 1 turnover, ran the team, and did a really nice job. Braden Carrington gets 10 rebounds. He's having to play as a small ball 4 sometimes. So we're just continuing to get guys comfortable in their roles.
And I guess you're happy with Matthew Reed's continued kind of progress from where he started at the beginning of the year?
Yeah, it's great. It's one of the great joys of a coach is seeing guys improve and just finding confidence, finding rhythm, taking good shots, making good plays. I thought both him and Ian ran the floor hard, post up deep in the paint, stuff that we weren't getting earlier in the season. We've emphasized it more, become more of a part of our offense, and those guys are doing it at a much better rate.
At this point, what do you know about Rice?
I know that they're defending very well. I've seen them just some clips here and there, just on ESPN Plus, and seeing a game close and clicking on them. They've got a new team. Coach Lanier has been in the league. He was at SMU beforehand, so I know him in the way that they play. But they're a gritty team. They're going to defend. They've got some good size. They've been off to a good start this non-conference. So this is what, like I told our team, everybody goes in 0-0. Everybody has a resume, but really what you've done in the non-conference has no bearing on what happens in conference play. This is all about continuing to get better, and these games just have a little bit extra grit to them now, and we got to be ready for it.
Have you taken the time to try to evaluate what the league looks like and what your feelings are on that?
Yeah, I follow scores, and especially in the league, and I think it's like any conference or just nationally, there's preseason rankings, and some have been true to form and others not at all. I know there's a number of teams that are battling injuries like we are, and so that are hoping to get healthy. I think there's great depth. I mean, I think it's going to be parity in this league. You don't look at any game and say, okay, well, that's a gimme, or we can't get this one. And so I think that's throughout the 13 teams in this league, I just think it could be a great race. And, it starts on Wednesday, and we're looking forward to it.
What do you see as a reasonable expectation for your team in league play?
My expectation, Michael, is that we just keep getting better. I mean, I don't put a ceiling on anything. And so I told our team that over the course of the years I've been doing this, I've seen some teams go in red hot to conference play. They're 11-2 or 12-1 and look unbeatable, and for whatever reason just not play very well in the league. I did experience one time a team in our league, I think, won 2 games in the non-conference and took third, and they went 12-6 and they were on fire and the hottest team going in the conference tournament. So basketball at the college level is a long season over 2 semesters. A lot can happen, and we're just going to fight to keep getting better and better.